Hello everyone, my name is Baldwin and welcome to Baldwin's Kitchen, a place where we make crafting delicious recipes for a healthy active lifestyle, easy and fun. I'm so excited about today's video because I finally get to introduce you guys to my channel and share a little bit about what you can expect from my kitchen and so much more. Also, if you stick around until the end of the video, I have a really exciting recipe I want to share with all of you. Before we get into it, guys, I would like to give a big shout out to all my friends. I'll list all of them here if I can, for their undying love and support in the build up to finally creating this channel and you know just making the leap forward to doing what you guys are going to be experiencing over the next however long we're going to be doing this. Thank you so much, guys. I cannot thank you enough. Finally doing this has been, it's been such a nerve-wracking experience, but I would not have it any other way. But it's been really nerve-wracking in the sense that there's been a lot of procrastination, a lot of doubting, self-doubt, second guessing, and wondering if I am even able to do this. And this very moment of recording this video and you guys watching it now, um, it also was one of those things where I needed to build the courage. This is why at the top of this chat, I I did, give that shout out to my friends, because, I'd call them or I would send them a WhatsApp message and, just, try to find a shoulder to cry on, or send them a little graphic that I designed for promoting this. And, they would listen and give me encouragement and yeah, basically that. But it's taken a lot to finally doing this. And I'm really excited. And you're going to hear me saying that I'm excited a lot on this channel. We're excited on this channel. But, that's what it is. And when I look at everything and that's happened and all the procrastination and everything else, and I do realize that there there was a purpose for all of it. And I cannot, like I said, replace it with any other experience. I'm really deeply thankful, deeply grateful that I'm able to do this in the times that we live in now. Yeah, so I'm really excited about everything. It's such a blessing to be able to do this. A quick origin story, because who doesn't love a great origin story? My love for food goes all the way back to my childhood, really, and I credit most of it to the women in my family, particularly one woman, my mother, who to me, even to this day, is the greatest cook of all time. She's a true legend. She really knew how to throw down in the kitchen. Like, she used to make some of the most delicious dishes. I especially love the ones where it was filled with a lot of heat, a lot of spice. Just thinking about it and reminiscing about those, I have so many fond memories of being in the kitchen with her or being somewhere else in the house and smelling all those aromas. And yeah, it was a really great time growing up in my mother and my father's household. Yeah, so that is where my love for food originates from. But growing up, I used to watch her cook. And right now, as I'm just, thinking about it and reminiscing, that three of my favorite dishes that she used to make. One, she made the best meatloaf ever. I'm going to try to recreate it one of these days and share with all of you. She had the most amazing black-eyed peas. She had a really specific way of making it, and I will try to recreate that as well and share with all of you. And the third one, and I don't know what this is called where you're from, or what it's called in English, but morogo wa dinawa is like my all-time favorite. It pairs really well with paleti, or pap, or I try to put down somewhere like some other translations that I can think of. I should ask some of my friends. So I really just enjoyed those three in particular. And just thinking about, just talking about it, I can almost taste the food in my mouth. Yeah, so that is basically my childhood of experiencing food. And, fast forward growing up, having had the curiosity to either replicate what she was doing or just stuff that I'll see somewhere and I'll try. And me also developing a more refined palate and just like a sense of good food, creating great food, and becoming a home cook, which I call myself now. I'm truly grateful for that experience of just growing up in that household and learning so much. And now I get to really try out some of these things, and it's really fun, honestly. I obviously all grown up, moved out of the house, moved out of the nest a couple of years ago, and I got to really experiment, because obviously when you're at home, when you're in the kitchen, you're making stuff, sometimes it's not really possible to really push yourself and just experiment and push the envelope a little bit in terms of food, because you never know what other people in your family are going to think of those things that you made. Sometimes you make mistakes, sometimes you burn things. I've burned things, sometimes you undercook stuff. I've undercooked at least 2 dishes in my entire home cook career, if I may call it that. Yeah, so that's basically the developing stages of me becoming a home cook. And to this day, I still kind of replicate other people's dishes, some of my favorite chefs on television, some of my foodie friends here on YouTube as well as on Instagram. There's some of my favorites here on YouTube have, in the past couple of months, had a lot of impact in the things that I try out. And I've replicated several of them, some of them vegan dishes. I have a new obsession with vegan food. I think it's fascinating, it's interesting, and it's an interesting type of thing. And I will be sharing some of those vegan type dishes with you. And yeah, if you go to my Instagram, you'll see some of the things that I've experimented on. I've got like a wide variety of things that you could try out on your own, and some of them that I have planned to sharing with you here on this platform. So what can you expect from Baldwin's Kitchen? You can really expect 5 things, mainly. One, you can expect some Baldwin originals, stuff that I have basically been experimenting on and have created really fascinating, delicious, and really filling recipes. You can expect recipes from this cookbook. I don't know if you could see it, but I try to share a picture of it somewhere. So you can expect some from the Herbalife Europe and Africa cookbook. 3, you can expect some shopping tips and tricks. I actually am planning a couple of videos on that, and I'm really excited about sharing that with you, because I know some of you are probably trying to do the healthy, active lifestyle thing and worried that things are expensive. So that is one of the questions I want to tackle and share with you, some things that you could look for and some shops that you could probably visit. Some you probably haven't gone to, but yeah, I will be sharing some of those. Number 4, you're probably going to see a couple of meal preps for all of you who are really getting into the healthy, active lifestyle and going into the gym and just, making sure that you can stay eating healthy without having to worry about, okay, so what am I going to cook today and stuff like that. So I'm going to share a few tips, tricks on what I do personally in preparing for the week, and just and how you could do it better. There are a couple of ways that I've been inspired by some of my favorite people here on YouTube, and I'll share some of those tips with you as well. 5, you can look forward to fun conversations with my faves. I'm going to invite some of my friends over to the channel to have conversations about food, about healthy living, and all the many things we could talk about over a great meal that we have prepared together, or I have prepared for them, and some exciting beverages as well. So I'm really excited about that. Yay, you have made it to the fun part of this video. As you can see, I've changed into this nice apron that Brandek made for me, and I'm really excited about them and the work that we're going to be doing together in the future. It's recipe time. Today I'll be making coconut cookies. I know, it's amazing. I've been experimenting with these for a couple of times. I got this particular recipe from the Herbalife Europe and Africa cookbook, but I've made a few slight changes to the recipe because of an experiment that I did, and I wasn't too sure about something, particularly the sweetener. I changed. I'll share the alternatives you could try out as well, but this is my version of that. Today is cloudy out, and it's the perfect time and excuse for you and me to snuggle up with a cup of tea or coffee and nibble on these really amazing cookies. All right, enough talking. Let's get cooking. Or is it let's get baking? Yeah, let's go bake some cookies. All right, see you on the other side. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm truly grateful for you having watched this all the way to the end. And if you have enjoyed this video, do leave us a comment and a like. While you're down there, do subscribe if you haven't done so already. Turn on post notifications so that you are the first to know when we post new videos. Thank you so much again, and see you on the next one.